You said it again. This is the last time. And you meant it. You prayed harder. You tried to be stronger. You told yourself this time would be different. And maybe it was, for a few days, maybe even a week. But then it happened again. Same sin, same pattern, same regret. And now something feels worse than guilt. You feel fake. Because it's not just that you failed, it's that you keep failing. And the voice in your head is getting louder. If you really loved God, you wouldn't still be doing this. If you were truly changed, this would be gone by now. So now you're not just fighting sin, you're questioning your faith. You're asking something deeper. Am I struggling? Or am I just pretending? But before you answer that, I need you to hear something most people will never tell you. Your struggle is not the evidence that you're losing. It might be the evidence that you're alive, because something dead doesn't fight. Think about it. If you throw a dead body into a river, it doesn't resist. It doesn't struggle. It just floats. It goes wherever the current takes it. But something alive, it fights the current. It pushes back. It struggles to move forward. And that's exactly what you're doing right now. You're not comfortable in your sin. You hate it. You resist it. You feel it tearing you apart. That tension you feel, that war inside you, that's not weakness. That's life. Because spiritually dead people don't fight sin. They make peace with it. They justify it. They normalize it. But you're exhausted because you're still in the fight. And Scripture already warned you this would happen. In Romans 7, Paul said something shocking. I do not do the good I want to do, but the evil I do not want to do. This I keep on doing. That wasn't a beginner. That was Paul, the man who wrote most of the New Testament. And he didn't say, I used to struggle. He said, I do. Present tense. Because the Christian life is not the absence of war. It's a new kind of war. Before Christ, sin ruled you. Now, it fights you. And that's why this feels so confusing. Because you expected freedom to feel easy, but instead, it feels like resistance. So why do you keep falling? If God is in you, why does the habit still feel stronger? Here's the truth most people miss. You're trying to fight sin by staring at sin. Don't do it. Don't think about it. Don't go there. But whatever you focus on, you strengthen. Try this. Don't think about a red car. What did you just see? Exactly. Your mind doesn't erase things. It amplifies them. And that's what's happening in your spiritual life. You've turned your faith into a list of things not to do. And now you're exhausted. Because willpower was never meant to carry your salvation. You don't remove darkness by pushing it out. You remove darkness by turning on the light. And the same is true with sin. You don't overcome it just by hating it more. You overcome it by loving something greater. Because sin loses its power when something better fills the space. But right now, you're stuck in a cycle. You sin. You feel shame. You pull away from God. You try harder. You fail again. And the cycle repeats. And here's the dangerous part. You think your shame is helping you. You think feeling bad is what brings you back to God. So you punish yourself. You isolate. You stop praying. You tell yourself, I need to fix this first. But that's the lie, because you're trying to pay for something that's already been paid for. You think your suffering makes up for your failure. But the cross already covered it, completely, fully, forever. And every time you hide from God, you're stepping back into the darkness, where sin grows strongest. Listen to this. Jesus doesn't run from weakness. He moves toward it. Scripture says, a bruised reed he will not break. and a smouldering wick he will not snuff out. That's you, bruised, tired, barely holding on. And instead of blowing out your flame, he's protecting it. So what do you do now? When the urge comes again? When you fail again? You don't run away from God. You run toward him. Immediately. Not after you clean yourself up. Not after you feel better. Right then. Because holiness is not never falling. It's refusing to stay down. You may be limping, but you're still moving forward. You may be tired, but you're still fighting. And that matters more than you think, because the enemy wants one thing: isolation. He wants you to believe you're the only one struggling like this. But you're not.